Hey guys, it's Bren. I know it's been a while. I'm sorry. I've completely neglected my channel for a couple of weeks. I teach, and so in the summer I had all kinds of time for this, and now I have, just stacks of papers to grade all the time. But I also haven't done a video in a while because I haven't really had much reason to go to Bath and Body Works. Not that I haven't. I mean, when I say that, that means I only go like once a week. I've picked up a couple things here and there, but I wrapped up my reviews of everything fall in my last video, and since then I've stocked up on a few things that I really liked, but nothing new has really come out. I've been waiting, of course, for holiday winter test candles to kind of come my way. My particular White Barn got the fall test candles ahead of time, but now they don't have them yet. They're around. They're in Ohio. They're in Atlanta, but I don't live in those places. When I call my store, they tell me they expect them at the end of this month, and it's the 22nd today, so it could be any time. And when I call other White Barns, they tell me November, which still gives me hope that I will be able to get them before they come out everywhere. And the reason I say that is not because I want to, I need to have them before anybody else, but because the whole reason I got into this YouTube thing is because I loved watching people's videos of test candles to kind of know what's coming, so I could plan my purchases, and it was just more exciting to hear about things that were coming out, but that I couldn't just go to the store and smell myself. That's why I needed someone to tell me about them. So that's what I'm trying to do for you guys, but I am not at the point where I want to spend $30 for a candle on eBay when I can get it in a month or something if I wait. So I'm keeping up with it, though. I'm calling my White Barn all the time, getting updates, and as soon as I can get them, I will get them, and then there will be videos galore. In the meantime, I thought what I would do to kind of hold my channel over, so to speak, is do a collection video, a candle collection video. I sort of already did a wallflower collection video. I plan on doing a body care collection video too, so that'll be coming. But some of you have requested to see all my candles, so sure, why not? And so I don't have that many. Some people have so many. When I started this channel, put all my 3 wicks together and took a picture. And if you go to my channel's homepage, my banner is all those candles. And also the thumbnail for this video, I'll probably take from that photo session, and it'll be all my 3 wicks at that time. I've got a few more now, of course. But that's not a ton. It's only like 40 something. I might have like 50 now, plus some little guys and stuff. So I put them in 3 groups. My absolute favorites, and in that group I have a top, I couldn't put them all exactly in order. It was just too hard to choose. Some of them are neck and neck, but I do definitely have a top 6 to 8, and so I'll count down in this video to my absolute favorite scent. So I've got the top favorites, I've got the middle group, and then I've got the group that is just candles that I'm not really a fan of anymore. Obviously there's plenty that I don't like, but I also don't own them because I don't like them. But I do have some that I have for some reason or another, whether it was because I wanted to review them, or I thought I would like it, or I just got sick of it, that I also have in a category. So I'm going to start with that group. These are the candles that I have but do not like. And so I'll start with the one in my hand, Cayenne Caramel. I love the packaging of this little guy with the chili peppers. That's why I got it. And you can smell cayenne when it's cold, but when it's burning, it's just caramel. We all know that I hate wasabi apple. I did a review on this little guy just because it was hilarious, because it's so freaking terrible. But I still got that much left. I should probably throw it out, but also I just think the packaging is so cute. Here's some others that I'm not a big fan of. I have a tiny green grass candle, and I swear to you, when I burn it, I start sneezing because oh my gosh, my nail polish is gross. It really is like someone's mowing their lawn. I mean, this is strong. Some people love it, but I've just had this little one, and even just burning this little one, this is one of the strongest candles I've ever had. This and pumpkin pecan waffles. Man, the minis. I've never had minis throw like this. The wallflower in green grass, strongest wallflower ever. I plug it in and just get a headache. And I love strong scents, but I've never been able to burn this much further than this for that reason. Oceanside. I was intrigued by it. Some people, again, love this one. I just don't. I'm not knocking anything here. Obviously, every candle that comes out, someone somewhere liked it, or they wouldn't have made it, or it wouldn't have passed test. I mean, this kind of, I don't know. I'm not a big men's cologne fan, and that has this in it. To me, it smells like rotting seaweed on the ocean, like shore, and I don't get it. I just don't get it. And the last mini that I have that is in this category of yuckness, this one I'm sad to put it here because cold, I think it smells good. And so many people just love this, but Pink Sangria, I'm going to tell you, I got a 3-wick of it, and I remember I returned it, and this is, years ago. I am going to be saying this a lot in this video. There are so many candles to me that are so mild in their strength that when I burn them, I just smell like the scent of something burning, but I don't actually smell what it's supposed to smell like. It almost will just smell when it's burning like, I want to say like kerosene or oil or something, or like, again, like a burning smell, but what it's actually supposed to smell like doesn't come through. It's just too weak. And this one, for me, way too weak. Even though, like, right now, it smells great. I want to smell it, but burning, no. Here's another one that's just like that. Lakeside. When I smell it cold, it's good. When it's burning, I just smell smoke. I don't actually smell what it's supposed to smell like. One way I've gotten around that is to use a candle melter. That helps with that a little bit because then nothing is burning. But candle melters, I also find, don't throw. Like the wax doesn't throw as well when it's being melted as opposed to burning. And so I haven't, burned this one down very far either. Also in this category, Blackberry Spice. I've gotten this one down pretty far, but it's really just boring. It didn't come back this year, and I can understand why. It's a very generic craft store type of smell. Here's one that's also too weak for me. Smells good cold. Almost smells like key lime pie when it's cold. Coconut lime verbena, but I swear when it's burning, nothing. I've melted it. That's why my wicks went haywire. I still think it smells good like this, but if I were to burn this, it smells like smoke in here. Something's weird. Red Velvet Cupcake was a huge disappointment. Really, really boring. It just smelled like everything else, and it's half done, and it's already started to kind of turn bitter or whatever, kind of go bad, and yeah. It's just so plain. I mean, for one, Red Velvet Cupcake, and it smells a lot like vanilla, but it doesn't smell anything like cream cheese or anything, which Red Velvet Cake is supposed to have cream cheese frosting. And it's kind of just like the frosted cupcake, but not as sweet. It's, I don't know. I can tell why they did a Red Velvet scent, but Yankees is better, actually. And I'm not a huge Yankee person, but their Red Velvet is better. Here's one that I don't know what I was thinking. Meet Me in Tahiti. For a minute, I loved this scent, but it was literally for like a minute when I bought this candle and like 10 of these wallflowers. And I'm not floral either. And this is super floral, but it smells like old lady floral, like old lady's perfume. No offense to any of the old ladies out there, but you know what I mean. And it's just overpowering, choking you out like bad air freshener, like cheap dollar store, air freshener type of smell. And I ended up returning those wallflowers because for some reason, I remember I used a couple and I was really liking it. And then now just, seriously, what was I thinking? And the last candle that I'm putting in my yuck category would probably surprise a lot of people because I know that a lot of people love this scent, and it obviously sells well because Bath & Body Works has repackaged it a million times. But I'm telling you, I do not like it. I remember when this candle was first coming out, like last April 2013, and I was so excited to get it. I had seen people review it because it was a test candle, before it came out, and I was counting down the days. I couldn't wait. And I was so convinced I was going to love it so much that I went and I bought 2 of them. And then I burned one a little bit, just a little bit, didn't like it, but still kept it because I wanted to like it. And so that's what I've got here. I returned the other one, though, because I knew I didn't like it enough to have 2. Espresso bar. I mean, I love the scent of coffee. I love walking into Starbucks. I love that smell. I like drinking it. And this has a little bit of vanilla in it, or it's supposed to. And I thought, oh, that's going to be so good. But when I burn it, I start choking. I I think it smells like old, bad, cheap coffee, like bad coffee. And I used to work at a nursing home in high school and had to like clean the coffee machines. And that's what this smells like old, burnt, but cold coffee, or like really cheap, you know, like off-brands, not even Folgers. Like, it's just not a very good coffee smell. Cold, it's not as bad, and I keep, like, every once in a while, I'll break it out and I'll start burning it. I'll be like, I'm gonna like it now. And, you know, now it's, it was harvest coffee for a while in, like, a fresh picked, and then it was something else, and now it's coming back again for this holiday season as, like, a gourmet espresso or something. You know it's gonna be the same candle. I'm sorry, but I want to like it, but I don't. Those are the duds. Those are the ones that I don't like. So now I'm going to move on to the next category, which is going to be the ones that, like, once upon a time I really liked them, but they're not my favorite. This is like the bulk of my collection. Okay, there's so many in this category. I'm not going to be able to, like, say a whole bunch about all of them, but I'll start with the little ones. Pomelo grapefruit. It smells good cold, but again, it's not strong enough for me. I don't really smell it when it's burning. Pumpkin apple is pretty good. Almost made the top category, but there's just other ones like spiced pumpkin cider that I like better that are close. But I will say I love this in a scent portable in my car, even though the candle I'm just like, it's pretty good. It's all right. It's not awesome though. Scent portable though. The bourbon butterscotch. I really like this little guy cold, but it's a little too sweet when I'm burning it. Just, I don't know. So I never got a big one. Pink lemonade pound cake is another one. Love the cold smell, and it really does smell like a lemon pound cake, but when it's burning, you can't smell anything. So weak. That's why I never got it in a 3-wick. Oh man, I just realized I probably slammed some candles down in my last segment. Oops. Champagne toast is another big favorite that people like. I think it's too weak, and I don't like it for the same reason I didn't like Sparkling Berry Fizz. Whatever the scent note is that Bath & Body Works uses for effervescence or, you know, a bubbly drink, it's something weird about it. I just don't like that weird tang. That one smelled a lot like this one to me. And this is one I've melted too, because I feel like when it's burning, I just smell that weird burning, oily type of scent more than the actual candle. All right, now I'm down to 3 wicks in this category. That's my cat, if you can hear that. Tokyo Petals is a floral scent, which I don't usually like, but it's kind of I don't know, it's an interesting one. It kind of does smell like alcohol a little bit. It's got the sake note. It's too weak. If this was strong, it'd be great. I like it in a wallflower. Candle's okay, but not very strong when I'm burning it. What else? Okay, so from the Hawaiian collection, Island Waters, honestly, I bought this candle because I love the color. It had nothing to do with the scent. I just loved the color. This is such a generic candle type of smell. You know, it's not bad. It's not great. Lanakai coconut, also just okay. I think I'll enjoy this one come like January. That's when I really like burning like tropical scents, because here in the Midwest, there'll be like 4 feet of snow outside still in like April, and I want to pretend like I'm on a beach. That's when I'll get back to these. Red Guava Lava was probably the best from that collection. Smells like Kool-Aid to me. It still does. And that was pretty good. I've got 2 watermelon lemonades, and check out how old this packaging is. It was the first occurrence of my phone is ringing. Hang on. Okay. See, my life is really busy. I actually have to go now. So this video, I'm going to be finishing this video in different clothing. I'm going to finish this segment. Then I'll come back tomorrow and I'll do These People Can Wait. That's why I haven't been doing videos. So many things going on in my personal life. But anyway, but don't worry, because I'm never going to give this up. I'm going to keep doing it. So watermelon lemonade, first appearance, first packaging. I loved it. I burned a whole one. I bought a couple of more, and now I'm kind of sick of it. And now it's, you know, they repackage it like every 2 months or something. It's still good. I'm just, I'm kind of bored with it. Just bored with it. My pomegranate spritzer test candle, that failed, also is in this category because it smells delicious cold, but when it's burning, it barely smells like anything. My mom loved it. I gave it to her. She agreed, gave it back to me. It smells just like cold, though, like the new pomegranate lemon the Artisan Collection Pomegranate Lemon Body Care. I mean, that's exactly what this candle smells like. I wish it were stronger. Lemon is hard. They don't do lemon very strong. Speaking of which, Sugared Lemons has also been repackaged as a million other things, and I don't mind it. Funny about this one, I just knew based on the scent that this one would not smell strong enough burning for me, and that I would get that smells like something's burning smell. So I never have burned it, but I've melted it a couple of times, and it kind of, when I'm doing that, I like it. If I've just cleaned, because it adds to that like clean lemony. Like if I mop my floors with Lemon Pledge, or not Pledge, Lemon Mr. Clean or something, whatever. It smells like that. It's pretty good, but it's not, I'm not crazy about it. Also from that Winter Fresh Picked collection, the Sweet Clementine, which I believe has been repackaged as Clementine Crush, which was also a test candle that didn't make it. And again, I love how this smells cold, but it doesn't smell strong enough. And when I'm burning it, I just smell smoke. What else? Okay. There's so many in this category. One year at the semi-annual sale, they came out with a bunch of semi-annual sale only candles. One was homemade cookies, which isn't bad, but it's just like everything else that they have. It's nothing significant. I'm okay with mint chocolate, but it's usually one where I'll burn it. I'm like, smells good, and then I'm done. Like, I don't want it going for a long time. It's very powerful, and it makes me want to eat cookies and dessert. A lot of these desserty candles make me hungry. I put cinnamon sugar donut in this just okay category too. Some people love this. To me, it's kind of boring. I mean, I would rather have the cider donut candle, or I don't know. Even pumpkin sugar donut probably is more exciting than this. It's just not that exciting to me. Autumn. Not terrible, not great. It's taken me forever to barely burn down this one. There's so many others that I like better. I'm putting Pumpkin Cupcake also in this okay mid-range category because I'm sick of it. I'm just done with it. I'm sick of it in the soap. I'm sick of it in the scent portable. I'm sick of it in the wallflower. I'm sick of it in the candle. So there's that. Banana Nutmeg Bread Pudding is also in the, it's okay, but not crazy about it category. I haven't even burned this since the last time I reviewed it, so clearly I didn't like become addicted to it. And finally in this category, Vanilla Coconut. This is a scent I've always really liked. Like it in the scent portable, like it in wallflowers. I like it because it's year round. I can burn this anytime. It makes sense. Pun not intended, but it works. Makes sense to burn this in January, in August, in, November. It's good. This is really old packaging though, and look how crappy that label is. Thank goodness they changed it a whole bunch of times because you couldn't really even see the words. They're like on this black background. It's just bad label. They made a better one shortly after that. Okay, so that is my, these are okay. Oh, I'll throw this one into these are okay. This was sitting up here because I was burning it earlier. I forgot about it. Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. This is my first experience with Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. I picked up a mini with my free mini coupon last month. And, like I said earlier, wow, for a mini, this guy throws crazy. But it's not... It's not a favorite of mine because it's too sweet, and I don't like the scent of maple syrup in my house. To me, it makes everything feel sticky. But some people really love it. I had a friend just today write on my Facebook, hey, have you tried sea salt and maple popcorn? I love it. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of like Summer Boardwalk, which is one that I have and I like, and that's coming up in the next category, actually. But it's really, really too sweet to burn a lot. I can't burn it a ton. I'll be in the mood for it, I'll burn it, and then I won't want to burn it again for another couple of months because it's just too much. But I suggested to her, I'm like, check out Pumpkin Pecan Waffles because if you like really sweet stuff, a lot of people like it. And then it's funny because her boyfriend wrote on the post, I wanted to get Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. And then he wrote, what are you guys talking about? I don't like candles. I don't know what you're saying. Don't be ashamed, guys. Guys like candles, too. I have so many guy friends come over and, just want to smell all the candles. I'm telling you. All right. So I'll be back in different clothes, probably, because it'll be tomorrow. But you won't know the difference. And I'll do my absolute top favorites. Okay. So this is the good part. My favorites. I already mentioned Summer Boardwalk earlier. I don't know who... who doesn't like this one? There's something about it. It's like, it's really, really sweet and sometimes too sweet, but it's got that buttery kind of feeling to it too. And I can't burn this a lot, but every once in a while it's good. It's about as sweet as I can go, but again, it's something about it that makes it good despite the fact that it's so, so sweet. Another one that I've always really liked is 'Tis the Season. So of course I know why they bring it back all the time. It's just a really good Christmas scent. The only thing I don't like about this one is I feel like I can only burn it at like, you know, in the holiday season, like December. Otherwise it just doesn't work. It's just very, very holiday-ish. Frosted Cranberry is one of my favorite scents, and I have a really old one here. I don't know what year this was. It's back when they were $19.50 each though. And then I have last year's Frosted Cranberry as well. And I like this scent, and I think I might have said this in my wallflower video or some other video, but I like it because it reminds me of an air freshener that I used to have in my college dorm room. And so it just brings me back. It's very nostalgic for me. But also Frosted Cranberry is a scent that I will use year round, all the time. Another favorite of mine, this is one that you wouldn't expect me to like, or I wouldn't expect me to like anyway, but Party Dress. So I said before, I don't love florals, and this is florally, and it's perfumey, like a woman's perfume. Something about it, maybe it's just that the name manipulates my brain, because to me, it reminds me of when you get new clothes and they still kind of smell like the store. So it kind of makes me think of like putting on a new dress. And if it wasn't called Party Dress, would I think that? Probably not, but I don't know. Sometimes I wish I could smell these candles without hearing the name, the scent description, seeing a picture, anything, just a blind sniff test, because I think it would be amazing what they're supposed to smell like versus what they do smell like. And interesting, this scent is coming back this year, but it's, as far as I know, like the last I saw, it has a completely different scent description, and yet people are saying it's a repackage, but none of the same notes on the bottom. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. I don't want to say too much about it because I'm kind of uninformed, but I saw that on Instagram, and some people were talking about it. Like, is this really a repackage of Party Dress? Because the scent notes are totally different. So again, who knows? But I do like that one. All right, I've talked about this one plenty before. My fall favorite, Spiced Pumpkin Cider, so I'm throwing that in the favorites category. I'm also putting Vanilla Pumpkin Marshmallow in this favorites category. As I said, I was going to purchase one more to kind of have on hand because I'm almost done with this one. The only reason this one isn't in my top like countdown that I'm going to get to is because halfway through it crapped out on me and started smelling smoky, and it's just not the same anymore. In fact, like, this is almost all garbage, and look, there's enough left it shouldn't be. Let's see. Here's another one that I really liked. Winter Vanilla Latte. This whole line, the Winter Fresh picked last year, kind of got ignored because it came out in early December and then it left with the semi-annual sale. So they weren't on the shelves very long, but this was a great one. It's like a spicy vanilla, and I also have it in the body care, and it's great in that too. But it is kind of wintry, even though it's a vanilla. For some reason, it's a holiday-ish scent to me. So I think now, even though those are all the runners up to the very best, I'm ready to start kind of counting down because I've put the rest of them in order in my top 8 scents. Okay, so number 8 is Marshmallow Fireside / Trick or Treat. They're the same to me, or they're so darn similar, whatever. But I've still got my Trick or Treat going here. I haven't burned it a lot because I've just been burning other things, but I'm going to get to it, believe me. And then I have this Old Mason Marshmallow Fireside from last year. It's just such a good, unique kind of scent, and it's just great. It's a good combination between like really sweet marshmallow and then that smoky scent, and it just works out really well. My number 7 favorite Bath & Body Works candle is Cinnamon Frosting. I am going to be getting more of these this year. And this just, it's just so like yummy. You just really want to eat it, and that's why I like it so much. So I'm excited to get another one of those. My number, this would be sixth favorite Bath & Body Works candle is Raspberry Peach Macaron. Have it in both, and already burned through one of these, so this one I haven't burned down very far, but a whole other one I got through. This is really sweet too, but it's in a different way. It's not just mapley, molassesy type sweet like Summer Boardwalk and some of the other ones like pumpkin pecan waffles. It's a fruity sweet and a bakery sweet at the same time. I really like that one. If you don't like sweet, you wouldn't like it. Now, here's one, my fifth favorite that sometime maybe I should devote to because it's a new favorite of mine. I just got 3 of them. Warm caramel cider. Hadn't reviewed this one for fall at all. I kind of ignored it when it first came out because I don't really like caramel. But then I was in the store and like it was 2 for $22 and I needed to get another one of something. And so I got one because I really like the apple note in this. It's a sour type of apple. You know, it smells like a green apple, but it's not poisony or chemically or hairspray-y like green apple orchard or wasabi apple is. It actually really resembles like a crisp apple. And then, so this smells like a caramel apple. Just imagine biting into a caramel apple. You get the caramel and like the fresh tangy apple, and that is what this candle smells like. And it's so good that I actually have that one going right now. So here was the first one I bought. I'm about halfway done with it, and it still smells good. It's really strong, and I recommend it highly. It's not one that I thought I would like, and now here I am with 3 because what if it never comes back? Then I would be really upset. So this one I actually ended up liking more than this one. These are different though. They're very different. If you smell them side by side, you'll see what I mean. So that was number 5. My number 4 favorite Bath & Body Works candle. I missed one. I don't want to do this all over again, but you know, I just realized I never held up Tiki Beach. Tiki Beach wasn't in the top 8, but it was in this top category, and I still really like this one too. This one might be top 10 if I had to pick another couple. And this is cliche to like as well because a lot of people like it and they keep bringing it back, but I understand why. I really liked this label, the 2013 label with the little hut. So that was also in the top category. I don't know why I just randomly was like, I never showed that one. Okay, back to the countdown. Number 4 is Cider Donut that I've talked about before on my channel. Didn't come back this year. Very sad because this was the perfect mix of apple and bakery, and it was different than other things because it didn't have pumpkin spice in it. And I still love this one so much. It smells like apple juice and donuts and just, Okay, number 3, Sorry, I just have candles everywhere. You can't really see what's going on here, but it's crazy. My number 3 favorite Bath & Body Works candle is Vanilla Snowflake. To me, this is like the perfect vanilla. It's like clean. I know they say there's a touch of coconut. I don't get that, but they do say winter mint. To me, it doesn't smell like mint at all, but I do get like a very refreshing type of feel from it. It's vanilla and it's refreshing, and it does kind of remind me of snow. I feel like it smells cold, even though that's an impossible thing. If cold had a smell, this would be vanilla and coldness. And I really like that. I have that in a lot of wallflowers too. It's sweet, but it's not overdone. And that is my 3rd favorite. It kind of smells like vanilla pudding. All right, my 2nd favorite Bath & Body Works candle ever. This one won't surprise anyone either, I don't think. Coconut leaves. I mean, come on. It's just so good. The first time that I smelled it, I was like, that doesn't smell like coconut. And it doesn't really. I mean, there's coconut in it, but to me, it's more of like a citrus, the juicy tangerine and papaya that gives way to soothing coconut notes. Yeah, I get like tangerine and papaya first, actually. And if they can do a citrus scent like this, that throws really well and isn't too mild and doesn't have that smells like oil smoke scent, then why can't they do that with the clementine and the lemon one that I showed you, or pink sangria? Because this is a citrus that doesn't suck, and most of their citrus sucks. But man, that is so good. And I had this in my house. I had it going in wallflowers this year from like January all the way to probably May at least. I had a ton of them. And I went through 2 candles. This was my 3rd one that's left over, and I haven't started this one yet. I'm kind of saving it. I'm sure it'll be back. It's awesome. Okay, drum roll. I don't actually want to do it because then you guys will complain that I banged in the speakers. But what is my all-time favorite Bath & Body Works candle? It is Market Peach. I've got 2 from this past year. This is like, again, 2 summers ago, I think, the label. And I probably have gone through like at least 6 of these. Man, it's just so good. It's not a super sweet peach. It's a tangy, realistic peach. It's sour, but it's strong, and peach scents usually aren't strong. I mean, this will knock you out. I love everything about this scent, but I really love it in the candle form the most. It just, it reminds me of like a peach Jolly Rancher. It's just a really, really good scent. And my friend Zach, who is a dude, he actually really loves this candle too. I bought him a whole bunch one year. Hi, Zach, if you're watching this, you might be. So that's it. Those are my candles. That's my candle collection as of this moment. It's always changing. I'm always using things up and getting more. Sometimes my friends come over and say, whoa, you have a ton of candles. And sometimes they say, I thought you would have more. And that's because I actually use them, and then I throw them away or reuse the jars or whatever. But, you know, in that way, it's not necessarily a collection because it's something that I do use. But I mean, I've got so many, I guess we can call it that, right? So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will be back. Don't worry, I'll be back with something. If not holiday test candles, and I hope that I will get those soon. I'm sure I'll have some reviews of something. New floor set next week, a body care collection video, something. So stay tuned, and until next time, take care.